Now, in this segment, we're going to discuss triangles. First, we're going to talk about three major types of triangles. Alright, so first, a triangle can be called an equilateral. So here for an equilateral triangle, we say the sides are all equal. Okay, so for equilateral, meaning each side is equal in length. Here we mark a dash, one dash through each side to mark which side is mark congruency. So here, whereas I would maybe mark this line here with one line, I will mark one of the others with two. Okay, so that's the explanation of why you draw a line, a shortcut through through each side. That's to signify an equilateral triangle, or we do it like this. You can signify with the angles. Okay, so this is still an equilateral triangle. And in the equilateral triangle, each angle is equal. So each angle is 60 degrees. Okay, so each angle is 60 degrees. So we can apply the angle sum theorem, the angle sum principle. So in any triangle, so the angles of any triangle add up to equal 180 degrees. So 180 degrees minus 60 degrees is going to give us 120 degrees. Okay, so 120 degrees minus another 60 degrees gives you 60 degrees. Okay, so for an equilateral triangle, the angles, each angle is 60 degrees, okay, because each angle is equal. So an isosceles triangle is the next type of triangle, which also an equilateral triangle would be an isosceles. Draw a little different. Okay, now an isosceles triangle is when at least two sides are equal. So that means also that an equilateral triangle is also an isosceles triangle. Okay. Now, in an isosceles triangle, or for any triangle, we know the side, that each angle corresponds to a side that opens up to it. Okay, so the angle opens up to a side. If if two sides of the triangle are equal, then two angles are also equal, and those two angles are the angles that correspond to each side. So here we say all the angles. This is a way of denoting that of equal angles. Now then this angle remains unknown, and that's the one that you find. So the angles corresponding to the sides are equal. And the third type of triangle that we want to discuss is a scalene. So we have a scalene here. Now, for a scalene triangle, that means all three sides are unequal. So all three sides are unequal. And likewise, the angles that open up to them are also unequal.